Hi everybody, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel.
If you knew.
I told you he was going to say it. You remember this from my last video. You'll have to excuse the way I look. I wore a hat today and I have hat hair. And then on top of which, it seems to have angered my pimple. My pimple is pissed. But
That'll live.
if you haven't seen the two videos that are uploading right now as I'm filming this, they're about the Bob Evans that Bonnie and I went to. Check it out because it's something else. It really is. So, Ben, what did you do today?
Not too awful much.
Well, not thrilling content. Wolfie, what did you do today?
You didn't do very much either.
What'd you do? Show Mommy's mess over there, huh? Grandma's going to kick my butt for showing that. But Wolfie, here's Wolfie's gnome. This dog loves a good gnome. Pew. That's his gnome. I don't even know how many gnomes he has. He got, what, 3 or 4 gnomes last Christmas?
Oh, honey, I don't know.
And then a couple this year?
Got more than a couple this year.
Did not.
Did two.
She's telling lies.
Got
She's
two
telling
little
lies.
videos.
No, he didn't.
I did.
Did he? I know I got the big one.
Yeah, there was a couple of little ones.
I can't keep up with the gnomes. The gnomes have outnumbered us. Can't keep track. So, Chris, how was your day today?
It was good.
What'd you do?
Just in the house today.
My hair is a fright. I can't believe I'm filming a video looking like this. Just in house.
Yeah.
Tell them about the sadness that happened yesterday.
You mean Wednesday?
Okay.
Well, we couldn't go to Scene 75
That's
because
the sadness.
they were opened at 3 o'clock because they stuck with COVID hours and the thing's supposed to be over. And we went to Dave and Buster's instead, and it was more of a headache for the staff than Scene 75 would have been.
But Chris got to build up his Dave and Buster's points.
Yeah.
Does your girlfriend like Dave and Buster's?
She still got to go to her girls' day outing, which was 10 Penn Alley.
What's that?
It's like Dave and Buster's with a bowling alley.
They went bowling, in other words.
No, they went to the arcade part.
Hi. So, there was something I wanted to ask Chris, and I forgot that quick. He's wearing his new shirt, aren't you, Chris?
Yep.
It's Lucky Charms.
There always have to be Lucky Charms.
So we're going out tomorrow, Chris.
Yep.
Instead of Sunday, we're going out tomorrow.
Okay.
We might get some weather on Sunday. So we rearranged everything so we would go tomorrow. And then if we get weather, it doesn't matter. You know,
That makes sense.
I'll have to go to the grocery store and pick up a few things. That's all I ever do is go to the grocery store and pick up a few things.
Thrilling content much.
I'm telling you. And Wolfington, he's going to stay home with Gemma where it's warm and dry. Come up here and be in the video. Come up here and be in the video. He isn't going to do it. He is not about to do it, Grandma. Grandma, he ain't going to be in that video.
No, sir.
No, sir. It's giving me the stink eye. You should see it. It's pretty cute, actually. Giving me the stink eye. Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling on you. I am. The internet's going to be like, what's that wolf up to now? They're going to wonder. Maybe you boys better walk him.
Oh,
We
do
will
we have to?
He's got that, I might have to pee look on his face.
Oh, do
Pretty
we
baby.
have to?
Oh, he says yes, that's what he wants. He says, yes, Mommy figured it out.
Yeah.
Yay,
You
Grandma. Yay. Mommy figured it out, finally.
Oh, he's spoiled.
It's my good boy.
Ah,
Love that dog. Tell you what,
it might
he's
be
my
tomorrow,
favorite.
then. It's
He's
saying
my
it's in
favorite.
Kentucky now.
Ah.
Come on, Chris.
I'm signing out so I can.
Let a feller die over here.
I wouldn't let him die.
It's gonna pop.
Can he die quietly? Oh.
No, not my bunny. So I'm not making dinner tonight because I wasn't supposed to be home yet for a couple hours. But we put off getting our nails done till tomorrow.
Right.
And then I won't make dinner tomorrow because it'll be so late when we get home. But I'll make dinner Sunday. You guys can live till Sunday on beans and leftovers. Can't you?
I can.
Wolf's a good boy. He's peeing, guys.
I've been wanting French toast again.
Mm.
I like French toast.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll buy another loaf of bread tomorrow. Is that your first time out since Chris got home?
Yep.
That Chris.
Well, Grandma been asleep most of the time.
I have been asleep.
You know, you can let him out without Grandma being awake.
And let's not forget how lazy Kissy is.
I'm not lazy.
He's super
It
lazy.
just didn't cross my mind when she was asleep.
He's super hyper mega lazy.
Da 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 da. It's a lazy boy. He has a whole series of recliners named after him.
Oh, Mom's gonna get in trouble for saying that now. Lazy boy's gonna not sponsor us and sue us now.
So,
Yeah, get blood out of this turnip. Okay, so I went to the neurologist today, and they can't do anything for me because the aneurysm isn't big enough for my insurance to pay for any treatment or even further testing for 6 months. She says it'll probably be fine. Try not to worry about it. Don't let my blood pressure go up. Don't get stressed. Don't get angry. Phew. Might as well tell me not to breathe. And she talked about several different things that could be causing it. Everything from heredity, which is probably it, to a pseudotumor, to a problem with the spinal fluid pressure in the center of my brain, to an injury. I can't even think of all of the stuff. It was a lot. It was a lot. We talked for a long time. And in 6 months, in July, I'll go and have the scan with the,
Get under the tree,
what do they call it?
I don't remember.
MRI.
Contrast.
Yeah.
With the contrast, which is the worst part of the scan. I'll have that done in July, and then right after that, I'll go see her, and we'll see if it got any bigger. Who knows? Maybe it'll go away. Sometimes they do. And in the meantime, I just got to try to live with it. She told me what to watch out for. She gave me a lot of advice of what not to do. And again, and she knows I don't use drugs. About the first thing out of her mouth was, don't do cocaine. Everybody, that is the first thing anybody says. Whatever you do, don't
Stay away
do
from
cocaine.
Yeah.
I'm like, geez, do I look rich enough to do cocaine? I don't think so. Besides, I have enough headaches and stuff. I don't need to put something up my nose. I don't know why people do it in the first place. I always wondered, though, if I would try it just once to see why people do it. You know what I mean? I never did. I've had the chance, but I never did do it. But I have to admit, I was curious about it. Because you hear people talk about how wonderful it is, and no, and da 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 da. I guess it must be for them to tear up their lives so bad. This is not a commercial for cocaine. Don't do coke. You'll get addicted. You'll ruin your life. You'll be really sorry. That
Or
shadow
Bob
is back on my
Evans.
face. Okay, this is definitely not a commercial to do Bob Evans. Given the two, I'd go to Bob Evans, but I suggest you skip both. So,
Where was the Bob Evans you went to?
the one right here over by Walmart in Goodwill. Never again. Mark my words, never again.
And it wasn't clean?
No, it wasn't not clean. It was filthy. It was gross and filthy.
Wow, there wasn't a slip.
I know. That's what I said in my second video. I did one quick video inside the restaurant just to show, because I didn't want to sit there in front of everybody saying, look how filthy this is. Look at this. Look at this. So instead, I just pointed out the worst things
Yeah.
and then killed the video. And then I went out into the parking lot and said, okay, this is what's going on. We're at this Bob Evans and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And the bathrooms were bad. And the waitress didn't ever come check on us, not even once. And all this other stuff that was going on. But I didn't want to sit there in front of them all and say that. So I had to split it into two videos. But Ben, would you like to add anything else to this video?
Gargle Bargle.
What's that from?
Oh, I've been saying it a lot, but I don't know where it's from.
It's from a Stephen King story. Now he's trying to remember what one. So am I, because I can't remember what one it's from. I know it is. What about you, Chris? What's your quote for the day?
I don't have one, but I have a piece of free advice.
Uh-oh. It's worth exactly twice as much as you're going to pay for it.
Not only should you avoid cocaine, but you should avoid anything else illegal. Right, Mom?
I'm trying to think if there's anything illegal I shouldn't avoid. The possibilities are endless. I could really get in trouble.
You could.
All right, I will try not to break the law. I'm making no promises, but I'll try.
And especially don't use your dog as a sled puller if he's not built for it.
He is built to be a sled puller.
Try to shove Pac-Man into a blender.
He would be a good sled puller.
Yes.
He would take one look behind him and say no.
Yep.
Yeah.
Grandma thinks he would run like hell because he'd be scared of it.
Yep.
No, I know what happened.
But he's big and brave.
If we don't use the appropriate harness, and it's a rope harness, he'll take one look behind him, chew the ropes in pieces, and run off.
Wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it.
He'd leave us there. We're picking on this poor puppy.
He's
Poor
just a puppy doggy. He's not all that terrible.
He's not.
He learned.
Mommy's going to have to suck up to him when I turn this camera off.
He's a good boy for putting up with our crap.
Okay, thank you for joining us. Maybe I'm not done. I might not be done. Am I not done, Wolf?
I think he's
Wolfington?
just getting up there to love you.
Wolfington? Wolfing Schnitzel? Okay, thank you for joining us. You don't need to see this horrible display of affection that's about to occur. So I'll turn the camera off and spare you. Come see us again in a couple days. Feel free to comment on the Bob Evans. Be nice. And keep your ears open for our giveaway, because it's coming up pretty soon. And we will talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.